Hey, I'm the Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager 2018. It's week 53 of the Game of Decathlon competition. It's my Pro Cyclist, and here we are, Queen Stage, among the favorites, Tour de Normandie. We're already in a prime position, and we're in for a big day. 175k, the true climbing stage, and we enter in P1. So excited for this one, and man, has it been a week already? Quite literally, I am still playing catch up. If you do watch at least the other Pro Cycling Manager series that I have, you've already heard me say that I am just right there trying to catch up. So we got Bookman, Froome, Port, and I as the favorites here entering this stage. I've got a real shot at a very high finish, even though I'm still just an average of 79. It kind of takes that 80 plus, 81 before you really get to be a favorite. So we're not a true favorite just yet, but here we are, right on the verge. Chance for some serious points. If we can come out with a decent finish today, even if it doesn't mean a win. We are leader overall standings, and finish top of the overall standings is the objective. So we're already wearing that yellow jersey. We are on the defense today, and I would not consider myself favorite just yet. To me, my objective for the stage, top 5. If I could finish top 5, I will be very happy with that. It goes Kreuziger and others on the attack. That's 5 riders getting away. Here comes a bunch more. Alfredo, Micah, Damien Housen, Bachnies. That's too big of a group. I mean, we're looking at about 12 riders away, meaning the stage is probably going to come from one of those guys. We're going to have to keep an eye on time of all these guys. Let's see, 3:16. Oh, it's only 53 seconds to Housen. I don't like that he's in the group. I think maybe we should catch him. Yeah, 58 seconds to... That's too close to those guys. Too close. Wondering if we should reset the group.
Counterattack by Matthias Frank.
I don't like the makeup of the group that's there. It's too close to the front. I need guys that are, 3-4 minutes down, not inside of a minute. So we've got 14 riders away at the moment.
That's more than 2 minutes separating them.
And they're too far already. It's 2:07.
They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
2:07. You know what? Let's at least reel in. Yeah, these guys aren't that far ahead. A small group is going to be easier, right? If they have a huge group, they're going to have a better chance of staying away. There's too many riders that are in some type of contention still in that breakaway group. Especially Housen and, Prades, even Kreuziger. So all the way up to the first group, I want to play catch up. Problem here is Mamonov is getting beat up. So let's put Breschel on it as well. This is the area to play catch up while we are on the flat too. Okay, let's go ahead and rest Mamonov for a little bit. Put Breschel on it for a while. He needs to recover some. Let's see, do I have Tappan also? Yes. Okay, let's put Tappan on it as well. So let's put you at an 88. At the very least, this is forcing some serious damage into those groups, meaning the likelihood that they stay away is a lot worse. I don't like the size. There's 19 riders, and there's, what, 3 of them right around a minute or less in the overall. So Tappan and Breschel are now on it. The terrible thing is this is ruining them for me. And we're not really gaining. Their groups are too big. Anyway, I got distracted with the right thing to be distracted with, the race. Mamonov not recovered as of yet. I feel like we are about to catch this group. I feel a little more comfortable if we have just a group of 5 away. If we're able to at least... Ooh, they're about to come together and we are about to catch up. So actually it looks like we could just maybe make it back in contact and early enough before we get into the climbs that there could be the appropriate reset. We're going to up just a little bit more. And the thing I don't mind so much is that Mamonov, Tappan, even though he's in great race day condition, Breschel, these guys are not climbers. So they will be gone very soon. And look at that. Look how close everybody is. Breschel, come on. About to pull us back together. We're beating up the front groups now as they just barely hanging on here. Tappan's going to go ahead and roll through for a second, even though they're both hurting.
There are several riders who can't keep up.
There's riders already off the back. We haven't even started climbing. Okay, it's looking a little better. I'm going to pause for a second, see where we're at, what's left. It's 10 riders. There's Hauser, or Hausen, I mean. I'm looking at Kreuziger as I say Hausen. Okay, Kreuziger's a minute 20, minute 44, so we're talking about a serious group left. But if we catch this last little group, I'm okay with letting those 3 get away. That's the kind of group I want. But, oh, here goes Tappan. Tappan's done. Set him back to auto. Dabrowski's on it now. Breschel. We need to catch them. I don't want Dabrowski wasted, but we are so close to catching the guys that we need to catch. And there goes the split in the field already. 53 riders is all. I'm suffering a little bit. That's not good. I will ease up, though, here in a moment once we catch... Oh, there's Krag Anderson. Okay. So... Oh! The field has split!
A rider has just dropped out. No doubt he'd run
Okay.
gas.
Somebody just dropped out. That's how much damage we've done already. Kreuziger. Matthias Frank. Gaster? Yeah. Bugnies, Pibernik, and Dombrowski. Ease up, dude. Let's go 76. I'm not trying to go the distance from here. I caught who we needed to catch. So he's going to back off. Let that group catch us. There we go. 56 riders. Hugh Carthy, Michael Woods, everybody just suddenly just crashed there. Oh, and here's Kreitziger also. 305, 406, 17. Yes, sir. Ooh, we need to catch him though. So push that a little bit longer, and then we'll let those those last couple guys just go away. So we have just killed the group, but it will reset here. So we have really changed the makeup of this race, and it's going to be small groups, and it's going to spread out. People will recover, but the thing is we are already climbing, and once we get over the top of this climb, I'll recover, and I'll get a few of my riders to recover, but the field as a whole won't recover because you're going to start climbing again. We'll have a nice long recovery there. Okay, now I've got my full team back together. But there it goes, splitting again. As we're at the near the top of this climb, I'm going to leave Dombrowski as he is. All I've got, though, is Woods at the moment. That part's not good, but the type of damage that I've done this early just completely alters this race in a way that is interesting. Bognes and Frank actually have split.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
We're down to a 68, and he'll recover some now as we get over the top. Ooh, do I want the points? I am second in points. Nope, never mind. Browski's got it. Bognes picks up the points, so good for him. Frank picks up some points.
A rider is taking his chance alone.
All right. Let's see. Carthy's in A2. They're a minute and a half behind. Ooh, look at that. There's another split. There's Tappan and Breschel. But any names?
The pace seems much too high for many riders.
Yeah. There's Bookman, Froome. There's Port, Yates, Dumoulin. They're all in this group. All the other big names. So we haven't left any of those guys behind, but everybody's teams are left behind, so their support is gone. Now I'm mostly recovered. Woods is going to get water now. Good. Dombrowski resumes his pace at the front. Lachlan Morton, 2 minutes. He's caught Bognes. Yeah, I'm okay with guys that are 2 minutes, especially when they're only a minute ahead of us anyway. That was just too strong of a group. They forced my hand. Here goes Rowan Dennis. Rowan Dennis is 242. I guess that's okay.
The pack's deficit is being cut back.
We're over the first climb. Peloton coming back together a bit, but you can see just how much a lot of riders are still struggling. Here comes Michael Woods with water. Thank you, sir. Anyway, yet again, like I said, great distraction here. This has been just a phenomenal stage so far. Action-packed. This is the kind of one where you're on the edge of your seat watching. If it's real life, I mean, this is almost like when Froome went on stage 19 in the Giro d'Italia this last year. Which, oh gosh, I wish we had live coverage of that in the U.S. I had to see it after the fact, later that day, after I heard about it. So I had already had the news broken to me, and I didn't see the complete stage, but I did see a good half hour or 40-minute cut of it. So for that, for that it was awesome. But let's see, who are we catching there? Matthias Frank. So the original breakaway group, they're toast. No surprise there. That he's the last of the original 19 riders. Our pace was just way too high. Dombrowski's kind of still pulling with his 68 with Michael Woods otherwise. So we're still putting our work in here. I'm doing just fine. And we've got 3 kilometers to the top of this climb and then a nice long period for recovery. So I don't mind that the pace is still there, that it's still hot, because it's going to help keep those behind. And we're actually still doing some damage even though we're not really pushing. So a 65, just the fact that a climber in Dombrowski, even though he's got no energy, is doing what he can to pull here. His pace is enough to do damage to non-climbers, as he's a 75 here on this climb. So his just natural no energy pace. Alright, almost to the top here. We are 500 meters to the top. The breakaway group of, well, Rowan Dennis and Lachlan Morton, which they have split, actually. Wait. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I wanted the points. 26 points. So I picked up 6 points on that.
Those guys up front aren't going to be making too many friends today.
It's all worth something. And that literally did nothing to me damage-wise. So I've got Woods, Carthy, Dombrowski, and that's the group I want. Breschel, well, these guys were never going to be part of this, so I don't mind. That's half the climb's done. This is our biggest descent now. It actually looks like we just went over the reverse of the finish line. No? It seems flipped. It's like we're going to go back up the side we're coming down right now. Six degrees at the moment. 7 there. So keep an eye on this. If it is the reverse, 8. Yeah, 20k to go. There you go. That's 20k to the finish line at that point. Look how spread out the field is. So we did that serious damage. It's going to hurt a lot of people in the field. And I'm still quite fresh. And all of my guys are recovered now for the climbs to come. So I actually like what we did with this one. And yeah, excited. Anyway, for the third time and the final time, life is busy right now. I've moved just 2 weeks ago now. I got myself sick, ironically, on a bike ride the day after moving. Riding in the cold, wet, rainy-filled day after dropping off the rental truck. And here I am now, and we are about to hit the sprint point before this climb. This is not a very serious climb, but the last one certainly is. Even right away at the base is quite steep. There are 3 riders away. Gibbons, a minute 51, so I've got to... Oh, never mind. Gibbons has been caught. So it's still just Dennis and Morton. 2:08 is the gap that I need to cover. and I'm not too worried about them anymore as they are just a minute and a half ahead, and they are being closed in on a bit. It was not about winning the stage, it was just about protecting the overall lead, and with those riders that they had, they were just too close. Anyway, gonna finish what I was saying. So, super busy, still getting settled. The house is just about put together now, but we are trying to set up a business right now and get everything going, so it's been super busy. And of course, it is that time of year that if you live in any typical Western nation, that there are some celebrations to be had, some people to visit, all that kind of good stuff. And let's go with, oh, Carthy, where are you? You're trying to get up here right now. Woods is actually leading the way right now. Let's see if we actually put Dombrowski on a 71. What's that going to do on this climb? Oh yeah, and these guys are stretching out that lead. I don't like that, actually. So yeah, we're going to step it up with Dombrowski just a little bit. Sorry that you are turning into the workhorse, but at least I've got Michael Woods nice and fresh now with his 78s. Carthy. Oh, those guys are all on negatives. Dombrowski's actually the one who's in better shape. I'm going to switch these guys. I'm going to put Carthy on a 73. Once he gets up there and takes over, I'm going to go ahead and relax Dombrowski. Even though Carthy's the better climber, his race day condition is going to finish him off sooner. Ooh, here we go. There's an attack starting to come from others. Good. Trying to Team Sky this without Team Sky right behind me. Oh, and what shocking news this week that Team Sky is losing the Sky sponsorship at the end of the upcoming season. Alright, go ahead and relax. Carthy's going to take over for a bit. Woods, his damage is being done as he's keeping me protected, but I'm looking very nice, very strong. That leads back down to a minute. I'm not trying to catch them right now, but I do want to keep an eye out as we get to the end here. 4K to go to the top. I don't mind picking up those points again with plenty of time to recover on the descent just at that last moment. I'm not going to break away or anything like that, but Dennis is done, it looks like, so we're going to be down to just Morton. Carthy's hanging on okay. All three guys hanging on okay. Some are starting to get dropped. Group's down to 58. And we've picked up Rowan Dennis. 2K to the top. And I don't mean 2K Sports. In terms of water, we're going to need water over the top. I will have to send Dombrowski there at the end, I think, back to get water just before. Ooh, Woods is about done here. Hey, what's going on? Suddenly all these guys want to attack. Oh, that was the top. Ah, dang it. I didn't pick up any points there. Morton jumps to 24.
The riders must be careful. This downhill is known to be very dangerous.
Alright, we're going to get Carthy to go ahead and fetch water bottles for a minute. He's not on the front. Somebody else is on the front, so that's fine. Dombrowski's trying to make his way back up. I'm still sitting on a 90. This water will get us to the end. So we got a group of 48 chasing Lachlan Morton, who is just over a minute ahead. So he is not in contention on that final climb. And that final climb is going to definitely be more intense. My guys are going to recover some, but not much here. So they're not going to have much left in the tank. So I will be doing a lot of that climb on my own, which is to be expected, and that is totally fine. I might soon after push out on my own pace and not worried about those around me and handling their accelerations, and just go at my pace. It's perfectly fine if I have nothing left at the top of the climb, because I will have the quick descent and can recover during that time. And there we go, water taken care of. Dabrowski going back top. Let's go ahead and up the pace now, as these guys have recovered. So I think we'll aim for an 80 here. Woods is my guy, and that's fine. Yes, he's a -1, but he's definitely the stronger of the trio. How are these guys doing? 10 minutes down, 11 minutes down. Mamonov in danger of going out. 22 minutes down. There's a huge gap in the field. These guys are still climbing. 34 riders is all that is left. So we've actually separated the group out a bit more, as guys were just clinging, just hanging on. Anyway, this is going to end up having to be a shorter episode today. Like I said, I've got holiday stuff going on. Actually hosting a holiday party here in a little bit. And I've got a couple soccer games to go play here in a little bit. Been out all day doing that holiday shopping and blah, blah, blah. You know, having some fun. Enjoying a little bit of that seasonal spirit, and went, oh, I gotta get that video done. Oh, so here we are. But I'm excited because this was a stage that I was really looking forward to, and it has been so exciting. Alright, so here we go. It is on. We're gonna see what these guys have. We're gonna go with an 83 and see what kind of damage that's gonna do. There's Martin. He's just over a minute ahead, so not too worried about him. There's Wout Poels leading out for Froome. Damage being done pretty quickly to these guys. I think this is the right pace right now at an 83. Sky coming to the front, so I've got to watch out for them. They are looking the strongest. Let me, for a moment, on pause because we don't want anything to happen. Okay, so Bookman is here. I don't see any other Trek names on top. There's Froome. Port is still here. Yates is still here. Dumoulin, Zakarin, Pinot, and then there's Poels as the next guy. Kung is gone, so Trek's probably best support rider. Hold on, let's see. Okay, Dennis was spent. So Dumoulin's going to be isolated. Sky's going to at least have a couple guys left. I've already seen 2. Yates, I didn't see any of these names. Let's see if we can kind of look through here. There's Zakarin, Betancourt, so Movie Star at least there's Latour, Carapaz, so Movie Star still has a couple guys. Malama. Definitely still plenty of riders here in this group. Spilak, Roglic, Fulsung was there, Ben Hermans. Oh, Rowan Dennis is still here. Wow. But he's not going to last long, I don't expect. Kreuziger is still here, but it's same. There's Hausen still here. Micah. These guys are all in the back of the group, and I expect them to go off the back pretty quick. There was that one more Movie Star rider up there. There's Martin in the back. That is the back of the group. That's the complete group now. So these guys, there you go. Trucha going out the back for Quick Step already. My guys aren't going to last terribly long here. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that
I'll
there is
just
a
lock
breakaway,
in
given that the
on
pack has
like
increased
Chris
its speed.
Froome's wheel or something. Koenig Morton's almost caught. There we go. Group is shrinking. Woods is done. And now is still there. Dombrowski's about to get dropped. Okay, it's not time to go just yet on my paces. The pace is staying steady, but let's see. Ooh, we're almost halfway up the climb. Lots of riders here, but the group is starting to thin out a little. I'm watching the front from the back. There's Dumoulin, Frank. Oh, all my guys are gone. They're out the back, so there's just 33 riders left here. 34. Oh, they remade contact apparently. Nope, nope, they are out the back. They are all in A1. Oh! Whoa, whoa. There goes Richie Port. Alright, so we are fresh. It's time to take this race. We're going to just attack out real quick, and then just enough to get off. There you go. Ooh, no, no, no. We want to break, we want to break, we want to break. There we go. And now it's group of two. It's Port and I. Let's go relay style. Is he going to work with me? Nope, we've remade contact. Okay. Recover, recover. 30 riders left. I want to recover here first before trying to reattack. I'm actually leaving guys behind at this 74 pace. And I'm totally recovering. That's awesome. Oh, I like it. I'm the carrot on the stick right now. Back up to an 80. It's interesting. You know, if I actually go over the top with level with everyone, I'm still going to be in the lead of this overall race. So I don't necessarily have to attack everyone. I don't have to win the stage. I just have to not lose the stage, and I hang on to the yellow jersey. I'm already wearing it, and we're going into a time trial after this where I'll go with these guys. It's Yates, Port, Bennett.
Counter-attack by Thibaut Pinot.
Bennett's gotten away. Just 20 riders left. There goes Bookman. Okay, we've nearly caught back up to Bennett. And I'm okay. Bennett's just 21 seconds down, so we don't want to let him get away, but 17 riders is all that's left. And we've nearly caught him. There we go, he's caught. And we're back in recovery again. Let's get back to profile. Who's in the group? Bookman, Froome, Port, Yates, Dumoulin, Zacharin, Pinot, Poles, Fulsang, Latour, Mollema. Big names still here, but all the support is essentially gone outside of Poles still being around for Froome. And Froome looking to go on the attack now. 2.5K to go. Ooh, ooh, oh, I forgot to reset that. I forgot to reset that. I don't have enough to attack, so I've just got to pull, and I'm pulling fast enough here, but there's Bookman, Froome. It's Bennett who's going away. Bennett looking strong right now. This is going to be 1K to the top. I'm back in with these guys, so can I recover? Can I recover? Froome and Bookman both struggling as well. Bennett is getting away. There's the hint of recovery, but there's the top.
But they've got to watch their trajectory on the way down.
One rider in Bennett. And let's see Bennett's profile for a second. Time trial, not strong, 21 seconds behind. 49 seconds, meaning he might have the lead by about 20 seconds or so, and we can re-overtake that in the final stage. So, we are recovering right now. We're going to use our gel. We're going to go 99 here. Let's go ahead and set relay on. And be prepared to attack just before the end. Here we go. Ready, and time to attack. Time to attack. Come on, come on. Accelerate, accelerate. I'm no sprinter. I'm no sprinter. Look how fast they're going away from me. So Bennett does get the win. 40 seconds. 39 seconds. I got 4th on the stage, which my goal was top 5. Bookman, Froome, and I, same time. Spielak, Dumoulin, Zakarin there with us. Yeah, okay. So we are going to lose the yellow jersey today, but Bennett is not going to hang on to it. We will get that back from him. So I need to speed things along because I want to get that final stage in before I need to leave for my doubleheader soccer game, and then followed by my holiday party hosted here. And yeah. So there you go. Not bad, not bad. George Bennett looked so strong though, because he attacked a few times there. And I was fine till that last time. I forgot to up that acceleration. I forgot to up from the low 70s still, where I was in recovery mode, up to a mid 80s to accelerate. With that acceleration, I saw Froome go and I started to accelerate, but I accelerated at a 72 instead of an 88. That allowed the gap to open up, and then I was chasing. And chasing is not what I wanted to do. If I'd covered it at an 88, I think I had it covered. But George Bennett ends up getting away. Froome and Bookman do not, and the three of us end up coming in together. Sad thing is I completely got out-sprinted on the line, but I am no sprinter, so it is what it is. I've got the acceleration of 70, so I accelerated ahead, but with a sprint of 58, they just pushed right past me. We're probably going to be on the same time as the three guys behind us, but maybe not. See there, I got ahead, but as soon as they actually accelerated, they're just going to go right past me. Yep, like that. But I will have same time, so no worries on that part. Yep, okay, so the six of us do all get the same time. I expected that. So 40 seconds behind George Bennett. That will give him the yellow jersey, but he will not keep it on this final stage. Only 3 riders behind us there. And look at that, I'm in amongst the elite finishers. Ooh, now this part, a little surprising. Time bonuses. There were time bonuses. So Bennett actually picks up 50 seconds. Froome picks up a little bit of time on me and actually overtakes me by a single second. And he's a good time trialist. Bookman is not. So it's down to Froome and I. But Froome's only a 76 on time trial now, as he's at age 36 at this point. So I like my chances. However, only 8 seconds back is Dumoulin, best time trialist in the world. So we got a race on our hands. And it's really down to Froome, Dumoulin, and I, should be anyway. Third in the sprint points, second in the mountain climbers. I do pick up some more at the top. Way ahead in the under 25s. Team is 8th with Team Sky leading the way. Oh, all of a sudden bad. See, just like that. It's bad. 16 points of progression still, though. We've got a shot. We have definitely got a shot, at least at a top 3 or a top 2, and maybe the win. It's perfectly flat. Dumoulin is the favorite, but there I am in 4th place again among the favorites. And Froome not up there. So with only a few seconds or 1 second between us, I've got a real chance to overtake Froome here. But with only about 8 seconds between us, Dumoulin, you got to figure there's going to be, upwards of a minute or 2 minutes between the three of us. And Dumoulin, as the favorite, might just beat me to it, and I could end up in 2nd. If I were to make a prediction right now, that's where I'd put it. As close as the gaps are through the top. Top 10 on stage, okay. I think we can manage that. We will get to it in a second. While this is loading, give me just a second. I'm going to be off mic for a moment. Like I said, I've got to leave here in just a matter of minutes for those soccer games, and I have some of what I need close by, so I'm going to start preparing that. While this continues on, we're 116 riders away before we get our go, so I'll be back on mic in a second. Alright, so we still have a little bit. Mamonov out on course now. Right now we have times of 24 minutes, 24 and a half minutes. I could easily see that being a spread of a solid minute amongst us top 3. And then, of course, an even bigger gap back to the overall leader. George Bennett, but he does have a 28-second cushion, so it's not going to be a given that he will be overtaken. Bookman and I are on the same time. He'll be overtaken. Froome's 1 second. I think I can manage to get 1 second. So actually, what we're looking at is maybe a 4-way battle. I think you can almost rule out Bookman from the podium, even though he's on it right now. But Dumoulin is close enough to me and Froome that he can definitely overtake us. If Bennett turns in a great ride, he's got a cushion. He's not going to finish above us on the stage, but will he finish above us in the final standings? Maybe. Not likely. Can he hang on to the podium? Maybe. So, so many questions, so much excitement. I'm stoked by this. This has been quite the race. And I'm going to have to go quickly through it. That could hurt my chances a little bit because I need to be out the door in the next 5 minutes or so. And I've still got a race to get through. Oh, man. Pressure's on. Rowan Dennis goes fastest, of course. Strong time trialist. He is one of the 5 best in the world. But Schachmann, who's also actually really good also, goes top right now. So 23 and a half minutes is kind of the mark. If we're talking top 10, right now that's 44 seconds down on that. Now, here we go. Where are we on a 79? I think we are pushing just that hair too hard. but just a hair, so I'm okay with that. Little ups and downs, but very flat overall. 78 is a little bit too strong. I'm still burning a little too fast. There's no checkpoint along the way, and that hurts a little bit, not knowing. Down to a 76 now, and still burning energy faster than I'm covering the distance. So even at a 75 now. So it came out the gates strong, but this could hurt me without a sprint at the end. Little downhill here. Can I recover? Can I gain a little bit? That was good. That was good. Just that little downhill. There is another one, actually, just before the end. Another chance to recover. So I'm going to stay on this 74, even though we are just slightly behind. 9K to go. Race day condition is flat zeros, so no gain or loss. I'll go back up to a 76. I want to attack this ever so slight uphill. Coming up on the 5K banner. That's where we descend a little bit. Up to 2 degrees now. 78. No coasting on the downhill? No. Okay, coming around the final bend. There's the finish. 1K banner. You can see the finish just beyond it. 79 now. Okay. 78. Can't push too hard. Don't want to run out. 78. Tom Dumoulin goes top, of course. But just 2 seconds ahead, and I've got to have a good time here. Got to have a good time. Here we go. 91, 99, 99. Get there. Get it done. 4th place, 9 seconds. What was the gap to Dumoulin? He's going to have the win. There is no sign of the others right now, though. But that's because they haven't finished. Here comes Bookman. So I think Dumoulin's got me. Well, he does. He's got me. He's got me. 62nd, minute 52. So, like I said, he was not going to be in contention. Here comes Froome, though. 58 seconds down. So we've got Froome. We are in the podium. But here's George Bennett. And he has not crossed the line yet. So he is going to be down. So we are going to be 2nd overall. Yeah, minute 20 to George Bennett. There you go. 2nd overall. Dumoulin's going to take it in the end. The time bonus, the sprint. He got me with the sprint on the Queen stage by finishing on the podium. I don't remember if he was 2nd or 3rd, but I was 4th in that sprint. And he picked up a few seconds. And he ends up winning by 2 overall. So 2 seconds away from a yellow jersey. But hey, come on. 2nd place after last year. We were barely even finishing races. A year later, we are now team leader and taking high placings on the podium. I get 2nd in the mountain climbers as well. That is awesome. It is time for me to leave, though. I've got to leave in a hurry. So that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now. Ooh, points. Hey, I got the points jersey. Next. Best young rider. Okay, that's it.